Well, hey there. What is going on, guys? I wanted to share something with you today. Something that's been happening. Something that somebody has been doing to me. His name is John Schneider, and he's been making me cry. Um, Now, listen, if you don't know who John Schneider is, I don't really know how you don't know who he is, but that's okay. I will help you out. He is just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Uh, Wait, hold on.
Listen up, just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
Yes, John Schneider, Bo Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. Now, if you still don't know who that is, I can't help you. You're not going to care about any of this. And maybe even if you do know who I'm talking about, maybe you won't even care. So you just want to scroll on by. Just keep on moving. It's okay. But listen, Dukes of Hazzard. So Dukes of Hazzard came out in like 1979. I was 8 years old. It ran until 1985, I believe. And so he was like one of my very first crushes. And if you don't understand why, I mean, this is him. Look at this man. He was beautiful. And quite frankly, he's still beautiful today, if you ask me. I mean that very innocently, very platonically, happily married, all of the things. This is just, childhood crush stuff. So you got to let me have it. Just let me have that moment. But anyhow, so he went on, by the way, after Dukes of Hazzard, if you don't already know, after Dukes of Hazzard, he went on, or probably even during Dukes of Hazzard, he went on to have a great career, acting, lots of things. He's got lots of credits to his name. Go check him out. He singing, songwriter, singing, the whole works. He's well known for his music. As a matter of fact, I just interviewed a Nashville recording artist by the name of Mason Douglas, and genuinely coincidentally, we were talking about him. I'll show you that quickly.
John Schneider was a huge. You talk about full circle. He was my first concert in Busch Gardens out in Williamsburg, Virginia. And I was, God, I don't know how old I was, must have been 4 or 5. But we'd go out there. I knew all the words to all his songs. And again, because he was Bo Duke. So that was the big deal. All these years later, my publisher at the time said, Judy Harris, legend in the industry, she says, hey, John Schneider's looking for material and he wants to cut a couple of your songs. Is that okay? And I'm like, oh my God, the John Schneider? And got to go in the studio, got to hang out.
Several weeks ago, I learned that he had lost his wife to cancer, his beautiful wife, Alicia. And that, of course, was obviously tremendously sad. Well, I went on his Facebook page. He has written a long series of gut-wrenchingly, I'm already tearing up. I'm such a loser. Gut-wrenchingly beautiful tributes. They're really love letters to his wife. Here's just a picture and a very small piece of one. You probably can't even read it because it came up too small in here, so I'm sorry. But you're going to have to go to his Facebook page if you feel like crying like me. Go do it, because they're not bad tears. They're just, wow. It's just very wow. And it's so beautiful. If you are in a place in your life right now where you are feeling like, love is dead, romance is dead, dedicated partners and all of those things, it's like just not real. Boy, oh boy. Well, if you go read his tributes, his letters, really, to his wife, you will feel very differently. Unless you're just a diehard cynic and you just want to be miserable. He's been very, very vocal and expressive about his grief journey. Really, is what it is, and it's just so moving and so powerful and really so absolutely beautiful in a gut-wrenching way to see a man loving his wife so deeply, so profoundly, and experience such a devastating level of grief, and yet still, like, what he's doing is so beautiful. Despite his grief, or maybe even because of it, he has been reaching out to people experiencing the same type of grief and loss that he is, and just offering encouragements. And that's a lot of what his posts are also about, helping others navigate one of the most devastating experiences you can have in life. And it's just so beautiful and profound to watch somebody putting such grace and goodness out in the world in such a dark time. I'm like such a big crybaby. I'm so teary over this, but it really is that beautiful and that touching. So go check it out. That was the whole point of this. I'm sorry if I kind of misled you with the John Schneider made me cry. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. Didn't do a darn thing to me other than share his journey with everyone, the world. So I encourage you to go and check out what he has to say over there, because it's very powerful. So that's it. That's all I got for you.
Title track, just a little piece. I love you, baby.